Andy, you're CTO EMEA of Trend Micro, an internet security company. Can you say how you feel technology is changing?
I think the biggest thing is technology is actually becoming embedded into everything we do. So where you used to have an IT department that did the computing stuff, now everybody does computing stuff, and it's totally integral to everything we do. In fact, now people talk about digital natives and digital immigrants. And I'm old enough to be a digital immigrant. That's scary. Digital natives have grown up with the technology, and it's just completely part of them, and it's the way they expect it to be and always there.
One of the things that we discovered from the Harvey Nash Technology Survey was that 2/3 of technology experts have actually been hacked themselves, not necessarily to great disadvantage, but they've been hacked. Is kind of security something that's kind of overlooked a little bit right now?
Security is something that is kind of a necessary evil that you have to do. Our company motto actually is a world safe for exchanging digital information. And we see our role as trying to take the security problem away so that people can get on and do what they want to do. Yes, it's a problem. Unfortunately, it's become a big industry. The organised crime gangs have got involved. There's a lot of state sponsorship these days of cybercrime in order to extract information and so on. And indeed, the US were admitting recently to Stuxnet and the first example of cyber terrorism. So actually, it is a part of us. It's what's here and what's here to stay. The question is, how can we protect ourselves enough? I think your example there, if you ask the technologists, you'll get a higher percentage than you will asking your everyday man on the street. And the main reason is the technologists actually spot it and they're aware of it and they realise it's happened. There's a big education problem trying to get your average user to understand what's going on enough to be able to defend themselves, or I guess for companies like us to be able to make the software simple enough to work for people that don't really understand what's going on and just use computers.
And Andy, what's the one thing a company should do to help improve its security?
I would say talk to your vendor, whether it's us or anybody else, but there are experts out there who will happily come in and explain to you stuff's moved so quickly that the decision you made a year ago on how to protect yourselves was probably a great decision when you made it a year ago, but it's not necessarily the right decision now. And people are so busy focusing on the day job, it's hard to keep up with the rate at which things are changing. So get your vendor in, have a chat with them, and ask them some open questions about what should I be doing, not which product have you got that you can sell me, but tell me about what's happening out there and how I should be protecting myself generically, and they'll happily come in and do that.
Andy Dancer, thank you very much.
Thank you.